What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual fairy godmother, and I am back. Okay, I am back with a pick a card. As y'all can see, this is like my first time doing this in probably a little over a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. So we're gonna go ahead and tap in today. I'm not gonna do a super long intro. Today's topic is whatever messages you feel like you need. Okay. These are not anything specific. These are not ancestor messages, love messages, finance messages. These are literally like what you need to hear right now. Okay. If this message found you, this is a message for you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so I have 3 piles here. This one is going to go ahead and be pile 1. This is an ancestor deck, so if you would like messages from your ancestors, if you would like to hear what updates they have for you, any downloads, or just any information that your spirit team has for you, you can go ahead and choose pile number 1. Okay, and it has a little rock. Okay. For pile number 2, we do have some nail polish, purple nail polish, and then this purple crystal deck. So these are a bunch of different crystals. If you feel like you're a crystal child, if you resonate with crystals, if you wear crystals, anything like that, then pile 2 is your pile. And then last but definitely not least, okay, you know, some say they save the best for last. We have the Energizer used up battery. Okay, it is an old battery. I don't remember why I even put this right here. It might not be I don't know, but I got a battery. Okay, and then it's on top of my map deck. So this is if you're on a journey, trying to just figure out like where your life is headed, where your life is going. If you just want insight for the week, for the upcoming month, then the pile number 3 is your pile. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start this off here, and we're gonna tap into pile number 1. And you know she got a rocket. And I'm looking for a blockhead. I don't know, like that's like an old school song. I don't know. Girl, shake that. Wow. Okay. A coughing attack. Somebody could have asthma. Somebody could have like a chest cold. There's also kind of like a public speaking engagement you could be going to. You could be invited to. I'm hearing like women's retreat. For a lot of you guys, like there could be a lot of smoke. There could be like a house fire in your neighborhood. A car could go up in flames. A relationship could go up in flames, like a friendship. This is kind of giving me like symbolism. Paying attention to symbolism this month, this year, for the remainder of the year. Okay, because those symbols are trying to teach you something. Okay, we have the great teacher here, right? This card to me looks like a death or a funeral where you're kind of like letting the doves go. I also follow somebody on Instagram. I believe her name is The Real Mambo. And I randomly came across a picture of her holding 2 doves. This is giving me like spirituality doesn't have any specifics, you know, like there are so many different spiritualities you can subscribe to. There are so many different religions, there are so many occults, there are so many different esoteric genres in which you can study. Like there's so much knowledge to be learned, and I feel like right now it's like the teacher is appearing because you're ready. So this could be coming into contact with some kind of mentor. This could be you becoming a spiritual advisor or a spiritual teacher yourself. Maybe you're starting to do readings, or you're starting to do Reiki work, healing work. This could be anything that you're really, really into. Okay, this is kind of giving me it's time. Like this is definitely giving me it's time. It's your time. It's the time. Okay. Sacred geometry. It's also giving me numerology, numbers. It's also giving me like the Christian belief. So you could be reading the Bible at this point. You could be trying to figure things out about yourself. This is letting go of preconceived notions. So if you studied the Bible when you're a kid and you didn't like it, this is like coming back home, or like coming back to your spirituality, where it's like, I don't have a religion, but I'm still interested in all of the religions. Okay, this white dove also for me is, I'm hearing Jalissa, like, this is like symbolizing like purity, a letting go, the energy of kind of like, it's okay, I release you. But it's also so pure and so sattvic that it's like, even though I'm releasing this thing, this person, this opportunity, I'm still grateful of the opportunities that came with it. So you have direction, right? So this is like choosing that path of which religion you want to go into, which thing you want to study. And this is not saying that you only have to pick one, but this is saying that like, it's, you need to find somewhere to start. So this is like finding a path, finding your path. Okay, pile number 3 could also resonate with you as well. This feels like shape shifting. Okay, this feels like rearranging your compass. Like, rearranging is crazy, but like, this is like, you know, when something falls and breaks, but it's not broken, it's very easily fixed, or you're able to put it back together. It's kind of giving me that energy of like, make do with what you have for right now, right? You got this high priestess as well, very mystical, very Egyptian roots. Okay, you could have a past life in Egypt. You could have a cat. You could like cats. You could have a like, you could have that tattooed on you. You could have tribal tattoos on you. You could have a lot of line work. Again, or that sacred geometry. You could have lotus flowers on you. You could have a lamp in your crib that resembles a flower, or like one of those lamps with like all the different lamps. It's like multiple lamps or whatever. I remember like old school grannies used to have those gold or silver lamps, like hella big, and then it's like one light here, one light here, one light here, one light here, and then with the plastic on the couches, the cheetah print. You know, like, it's giving very nostalgic energy. I feel like this is like realizing you've always been a high priestess, maybe from in your 20s, realizing that even when you didn't have your shit together, you were still a high priestess, realizing even when you were a child, again, still a high priestess, maybe playing in mud and, this is realizing that like, even from a child, you have a birthright. Like, there's something about your birthright. There's something about your divine love. There's something about you and your divine partner that's supposed to make it happen, okay? So your teacher could be your divine partner. This could be the relationship that you're in. It doesn't have to be, but this does kind of feel kind of like a square off looking at it backwards. But then when I'm looking at it right side up this way, it looks like a union or coming together. But before that, it's like, like we both got pulling our weapons out, because it's like, who goes there? You know, it's like, who the fuck is this? Like, who is it? Like, you know, so this could be somebody rolling up on you, coming up on you, popping back up in your life. This could be an ex. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. Definitely somebody who is a soulmate, and definitely somebody who has a little bit of magic of their own. This is somebody who knows how to create, or this is somebody who knows how to make things happen, even if they're not able to create. This feels like they're able to use what they got to get what they want. I don't know why I've been picking up on a lot of like sex work in my readings lately, but of course that's not for everybody. This could also just be past things where it's like, it doesn't necessarily have to be sex work, but this could be sexual abuse, childhood trauma. This could also just be like, I am so sorry, y'all. This could also just be like a face-off when it comes to like you giving yourself up sexually. So maybe in the past you were promiscuous, or maybe in the past you had a high school sweetheart, you were only with one person for all these years. This feels like being sexually liberated without feeling like the world of stigmas have to be on you. This is realizing, okay, well, Yeah, I was promiscuous, but where did that come from? Did that come from trauma? Did that come from not seeing my mom in relationships, or seeing my mother in an abusive relationship? Or this feels like you could have experienced like sex trafficking as a kid. You could have experienced a parent who was on drugs, who maybe um, had kind of like given you away. Hey, beautiful. Hey. Okay, so this is like not allowing things to like distract you, not allowing your past, things that you have been through, generational trauma, struggles to stop you or keep you from this relationship. Okay, so this could be somebody coming bearing gifts or coming with their shirt off. Like, this kind of feels to me like I want to come and be vulnerable. Like, I want to show you who I am. I want to let you know that you can feel safe with me or be safe with me. Meanwhile, this person is covered up. It definitely feels like both of these people are guarded. Okay. And if you look at these are the same, but they're opposite. So if you look at the stars, if you can see them, right? These are the same, but they're opposite. And it's like, this doesn't sit right with me. Like, this turning of y'all backs on each other, like, it just doesn't sit right. So if this is a family member, this could be a brother, a younger brother, older brother. You could be the middle child. I'm seeing 111. Okay, this could also just be a love situation where it's like y'all met up in a past life and y'all both agreed to just be with other people in this lifetime. And this could be this person giving you the okay, like, it's okay. So I'm hearing water baby tarot. Also, I just got a lot of mucus on my chest right now. So there's this like, the fact that I want to clear my throat, like, there's this clearing or this cleansing energy of like, I want to get the ammo off of me. I want to get the toxins off of me. I want to get the stress off of me. Whatever has been holding me down, I want to go ahead and get that up off of me, because now I'm ready to be lifted up. So this is no longer turning your back on somebody or just deciding that somebody may be worth spinning a block on. This could be somebody spinning a block on you. It definitely just feels like somebody could potentially want to get you pregnant, right? This says intent and create. So this is somebody who has intentions, 1212, of creating something with you, but at this point it feels like they're still choosing the direction in which they want to go in. So this could be a third party situation, doesn't have to be. This could also be somebody having to juggle between work, family. Maybe this person has kids, maybe this person lives with a mother figure, maybe this person takes care of a person in their family, or is financially taking care of somebody in their family. Whatever it is, it feels like this person does maybe have burdens on them, even outside of you. And those burdens feel like they're kind of causing you to like turn your back on this person. So if this person is constantly at work, while to them they may seem like, oh, I'm just being a breadwinner, like I'm just trying to make sure that when you need something, I have it. This feminine energy is kind of like, well, I know how to make stuff happen too. But if I'm constantly in my feelings about you not wanting to be around, then all I'm doing is hindering my intent to create. I'm not harnessing my mystic power. So this feels like having to go into solitude to remember who the fuck you are. It's like not getting jealous when, he go out with his homeboys, or he out with other girls, or, like if y'all in a situation where you're not together yet and this person is dating multiple people, you date other people too. It's okay. And matter of fact, you don't even gotta date everybody. Sometimes people could just be your friends. Sometimes you could just enjoy kicking it with somebody of the opposite sex and just getting insight from them, or just talking to them and vibing with them, and, getting to know somebody on a different cellular level. Like, everything don't gotta be so intimate. And so, like, this just feels like sometimes it could just be a chill vibe. And like, this person, although they don't want a chill vibe with you, I think what they're realizing is that the more and more they kind of rebel against what it is that they truly want with you, the more and more you're going to turn your back. It's like you already got your guard up. You already got, you know, your animal or your like your service pet. You know, this could just be a comfort blanket, or this could be maybe you got some pepper spray in your purse, or you know, it just feels like you're coming with it, right? Like this energy just feels like you are protected, you are divinely protected, but you could have a fear of relationships due to a great teacher, meaning like somebody who could have potentially hurt you in the past, somebody who was maybe your boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, significant other, husband, wife, crush. You know, this is somebody who, although they're no longer in your life, they taught you a lot. Okay, they taught you a lot for sure. And by them teaching you so much, it's kind of like altering your decision making. So it's like you're trying to figure out which direction to go. But again, you are so maybe jaded by your experiences, maybe how this person treated you, that now it's kind of giving, well, I'm just going to turn my back. The minute things get rocky, or the minute things don't go my way, the moment that you know I don't feel secure is the moment where I want to just give up and walk away. But even the giving up and walking away, I feel like that could teach you how to value, like how to value other people a little bit more. Because maybe you are so used to like being thrown away that it's like it's easy for you to throw other people away. You know, or maybe that's your coping mechanism. It's easy to just stop being friends, or not talk to that person anymore, or walk away, or turn your back. And while it is, you know, it has been justified in the past, I feel like a great teacher around you, this could be a mother figure, a family member, a friend, a mutual friend of both of you two, you know, and it could just like the energy just kind of feels like maybe I'm learning that like this is not what I want. Even if it's what I think I want, like even if like what's a good example? Okay, so if y'all watch the Casey Crew, DJ Envy and Gia Casey, you know, they do podcasts about relationships and marriage, and I don't know where I was going with that. I legit do not know. 17, but it's okay. So because I don't know where I was going with that, some key takeaways that I took away from the podcast that I was watching today with them was that if you give anybody enough time without you, they're going to get used to being without you. Like, even if you love that person, even if you rock with that person, enough time without somebody, you will learn how to live without them, period. Another thing was just like opening yourself up to realize when like when friendships and relationships are valuable, you know, those relationships where you know like, hey, I don't want to lose this person. Because a lot of time we get real comfortable, like we get comfortable in, you know, the person that we're with, how they deal with us, and you know, like we're so used to them calling us every day, or we get so used to how they love us, them coming to see us every day, or bringing us lunch, or whatever the case may be. You get so used to certain favors that at some point they become expectations, and then when those expectations aren't met, other problems arise. So this energy is kind of giving me like, you know, you also have to be your own teacher. You know, like I know this is probably so distracting. I know. And it's so easy to be like, well, you could just get up and go get some water, like get yourself together, like what's up? Like, you know, 2 o'clock. But it's like, we already here, you know, and we don't have to let something so small and so minute stop us from getting the message, stop us from hearing the message. Like a lot of the times, I think we just And I'm saying we because I do this all the time. Like, even if y'all heard my dog over there making noise, she not doing anything bad. She just shuffling and like moving around trying to get herself comfortable. But for me, it throws me off. Like, it throws off my thinking pattern, because where I was thinking about this, now I'm thinking about the noise that's being made. Not only the noise that's being made, but what are you doing to make that noise? You know, so like wow, like something seemed like an easy fix, you know, we gonna talk it out, or, you know, like I'm gonna let this go, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes it's not about something being easy. Like, sometimes it's not about taking the easier route. Like, sometimes it's about the road less traveled. Like, you know, it's not too many people who are getting married no more. It's not too many people who are like really sticking to 9 to 5s. It's not too many people who, you know, like are staying the same. You know, you look at the time that we're in. So many people are waking up to spirituality, or just like spiritual awakenings, occult, witchiness, affirmations, yoga. Like, so many people are now, especially in my generation, willing to change and willing to like do the work, as opposed to past generations where a lot of things were swept under the rug for survival, you know, and then after it was for survival, it was out of habit. And I honestly, it was probably still out of survival, because even though things were better, they weren't the best. You know, like the whole saying, like, make America great again. It's like, well, at what point was it great? At what point was America's great in itself? So this is just realizing that like some things just take the work, and we can't allow ourselves to be distracted by the things along the road. You know, like when you driving, yeah, there are gonna be distractions. It's a whole radio on. You want to change the song. It's the little man on the street with the New York Statue of Liberty suit on, and he dancing around. It's the tax flag waving around. Come on in. Like, so many distractions. It's the crackhead driving on the street. It's the person honking the horn at the person in front of them when it's the green light just turned green. Like, there are so many distractions all the time. When you at work, there's distractions. When you're on calls, there's distractions. When you with your lover, there's distractions. When you with your kids, there's distractions. You know, so this energy to me feels like releasing and letting go of the things that are hard, you know, the things that make your life a little bit harder, the things that make you feel toxic, the things that make you feel guilty or shameful. If you're not ready to release them, figure out why there is guilt and shame attached to them, and then, like the dove, release it, let it go. Right? There are so many animals. It's given like every witch or every warlock, every magical being, every African American person, like every bruja, you know, like every what are they called? Wiccans. Every, like, whoever, you know, like, it's time to get your spiritual bags together. It's time to get in your spiritual bag when it comes to, are you learning about yourself? How are you processing information? Are you looking at the signs and synchronicity? When you see a triangle, are you paying attention to what that means symbolically? Because again, like I said, you have so much sacred geometry throughout your reading. It definitely feels like some kind of light is being shed or casted, or it feels like an opening or a coming together of sorts. Feels like I'm opening my hand. Like, it also feels like letting your guard down. Like, it's good. Like, it's okay. There's safety here. You know, with these friends, with this family, whoever these people are, this new pet. You know, if you're bringing a new pet in and you already got a pack of dogs, or you already got a small animal, you already got small kids, this feels like everything is going to be okay. Like, I think the things that you're stressing about are very much fear-based. And because of that, the energy is kind of given like, well, look outside of you. Go to the flowers. Go to your ancestors. Help them, like, ask them to help you spread your wings. Right? And then on this picture, it's only, this man only has one wing, whereas she has two. There's nothing behind him, whereas there's something behind her. Both animals on go. One animal of the air, one animal of earth. One standing on 4 legs, one standing on 2. One is able to fly to amazing heights, and one has 9 lives. So this energy is truly being able to transform, to transmute energy, to get rid of the past, to release the anger, the guilt, the shame, whatever it is that you've been feeling. Or let's say you don't feel that, you know, like, and you're just in a relationship, you happy, life is good, you know, you've been on your shit. This feels like, well, maybe you're the teacher now. You know, like, maybe you need to not turn your back on the people who you're supposed to be teaching. Maybe you have a sister, a cousin, a friend, a lover, a roommate, you know, like, and it's your job to teach, but maybe you've been in solitude, or you've been at school. You've been trying to learn. But this feels like it's not just about learning at school. This is about getting in the field. This is about your clinic hours. Getting an internship, getting an externship, being able to do something with whatever it is that your career is, whatever it is that your way of making money is. Like, this truly feels like you have this, like, you got this, but you have to choose your destiny. You have to make a move. And I also feel like you are a transformer. Like, you could be Ethereum. You could have a lot of piercings, gauges, maybe. You could just want to change your look. You could be dyeing up your hair. You could be wanting to get your teeth done, body done. You could be changing up careers this year. The seasons could be changing up in your city or your town. And maybe you're used to, like, y'all only having one season, or, yeah, 2. This feels like making a way. And it's like, if y'all can tell, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, right? Last night, I tossed and turned all night. I didn't go to sleep till about 2, 3 in the morning. Mind you, I had to be up at 4:30. I didn't even get up at 4:30. I snoozed that alarm. I got up at 4:44, boo. Because sis was tired, right? So it's the energy of doing it anyway. Transmuting that energy. Yeah, I'm tired. But you know what? I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to do what it is that I told myself I was going to do. Because guess what? When I'm done with this, I'm going to sleep so peacefully. Just off the fact that I did exactly what I said I was going to do. All right, it's time to go turn off your light. You can keep the movie on, but it's time to go to bed, okay? Give me a hug and then say your prayers. Okay. No, yeah, but they can't see you. Love you. I hope you have a good dream. You too. Okay, say your prayers. Turn off that light. You can hit that, hit your lamp. And then I'll plug up the twinkly lights when I get done with the reading. Okay. All right. Close your door, please. Thank you. Love you. Some of y'all could have kids, okay? You know, and just transmuting your energy to do better for them. Like, shit, I don't even want to have no attitude. Yeah, work was hard, but I'm going to come home and I'm going to cook my baby some food and we going to watch a movie type shit. Like, this is not bringing, you know, just bringing the shit that you've been through, and, you know, like, bringing what the day has put on you. Like, not bringing that shit home to your kids. You know, like, not projecting. If you're a mother, not telling the kid, oh, your daddy, da-da-da, he ain't shit. Or if you're a father not telling your kids, oh, your mama, da-da-da. You know, this energy just feels like you are literally transmuting all negativity, all insecurities, all financial problems, like whatever it is that's bogging you down, whatever this, I'm hearing social injustice, okay? This could be at work. This could be like after your surgery. This could be how you're being treated in the hospital, in hospice. This could be like a family member being treated badly. This could be you finding out some information. This could be at school. This could be at your child's school, okay? And this is you transmuting the energy and not allowing anything to infiltrate. This is like knowing that, like, look, why would I stress myself out about it? You know, like, why would I? This is just knowing, like, and honoring the fact that, like, it's okay. Like, even when things go awry, like, I just heard Tia, even when things go awry, this is like staying calm, but also being aware of how you feel. Like, being aware of the energies around you. Like, I'm calm, but yeah, I'm sad that didn't work out. You know, like, I'm not gonna have an attitude, but you know, I'm gonna call myself out on the fact that I am sad and I get to be sad. You know, like, this is like being non-violent to yourself, like speaking to yourself kindly, or you know, like living in your truth, doing what it is that you say you want to do. If you want to do something, do it, and if you don't. You know, like, honestly, being truthful to you. Like, if your truth is, hey, I really don't feel like going. I really don't feel like saying nothing to this person. I really don't want to do X, Y, and Z. It's like, you got to stand on that. Like, you really have to stand in, you know, like, who you are and what you want for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you got to have your back. Nobody else but you. Nobody else but you. So if you want this coming together to happen, this is like realizing, like, hey, well, you know, like, maybe I can let my guard down a little bit, because these animals look like they're gonna face off, and either one could win. Because let's say that the cat know how to leap so high that the bird didn't even have a chance to flap his wings to get away. So bow, you gone. Or let's say the bird so big, it motherfucking swept the cat up off his feet by the back of his neck. So there's no win, like, you know, like, there's no one is better than the other. They offer very much different things, you know. And she has her head held high, so it's just kind of like, I'm not gonna back down. But then it also looks like she has a mustache, like she doesn't, but it's shadow, where it's like, I got some testosterone in me too. You know, like, I got that energy too. I got that on me too, because of what I've been through. So yeah, I got my guard up. But as you can see, her thumb is like this. Like, this ain't even in position to, like, do nothing. But it's like, I'm warning you, you know. Meanwhile, he got on makeup. So he in a little bit of a feminine energy too. This is balanced. And he kind of got a smirk on his face. Like, girl, okay, you trying to act like you got an attitude, but I already know you soft. Or I already know I can make you soft. So this is somebody, like, seeing through the bull, you know. I want to kind of get one card about this masculine energy, and then we're going to go ahead and change it over to pile 2. Why he smirking? Why she looking like that? Surrender. This person could potentially want you to surrender, but it's like, they know that in order to get you to surrender, they have to surrender first. So this is like, you get what you give, right? So this person is over here smirking because it's like, damn, like, you real life not finna play with me. You know, like you've been through too much shit to kind of let me do whatever it is the fuck that I want. So what is happening is you're challenging this person in a way that they haven't been challenged before. So you could be feeling insecure, like, dang, maybe I'm being too defensive. Like maybe I'm being mean. But if you look, hers, she got flowers, right? She got flowers. A lot of flowers around her, a lot of beauty. But he got rays of sun, rays of light. You need those rays of light for that beauty. So it's like, this is like you realizing that maybe you do need your partner. But then you also realize, and this is where that balance come in, of that divine feminine energy. You need to realize that your bitchiness, your stubbornness, this person love that. The fact that you stuck up, the fact that you ain't out here just dealing with anybody, the fact that you challenge them to be better. It's like, this man is like, I can be soft for you. Because you know what? You challenge me. You make me be harder than I even knew that I could be. You make me have to be strong in a way that I didn't even know I had. You make me realize my strength. I'm hearing letters from Houston. Make you leave. And then she has tattoos. He doesn't. She's been through a different kind of pain than he has. And this is not to like count blessings or who trauma bigger, but this is real life. She's been through some shit that he has not. Whether that be sexual trauma, whether that be abusive relationships. Like, this person been through some stuff too. Poverty, parental issues, let's say dealing with his masculine energy, or if this is a feminine energy presenting as a masculine energy, or let's say this is a father figure, right? This person has still been through some shit. But I feel like the way that this person has been affected is just a little bit deeper. Again, it's not a competition. But there are roles to be played in every relationship. Just like they say, shit, a man gonna be the breadwinner, the hunter, the gatherer. And meanwhile, the woman is the gatherer, where she's cooking. She's in a house. I personally believe in gender roles, but then again, I don't. Like, I do personally believe that my man is supposed to be the breadwinner. I don't want to say supposed to be, because he's not supposed to be anything. But I would like to pray for a man. I would like to be honored with a man who is, or who would want to be the breadwinner for our family. Because I love to cook, I love to clean, I love to have my man come home to a clean house, his meal made, or shit, I'm making it while he chilling, having him his little relaxation time on a game, or watching his game, watching TV, like whatever the case may be. I like that shit. I enjoy that. I don't want my man to have to clean up. I don't want to have, like, even if I enjoy him helping me, I don't even want him to have to. I want to make sure that it's done already. He ain't even got to do that. So this energy is realizing that, hey, look, my role may just be I'm spoiled. My nigga give me whatever the fuck I want. And I don't got to feel bad if my finances ain't where he is at. I ain't got to feel bad if I'm not super nice like he is. Maybe I'm not, but I'm the yin to his yang. And I'm the one that's going to say some shit when he ain't going to say nothing. So this is realizing, like, I got to harness my mystic power in whatever way that may be. Transmute the energy I don't like. And then if I can't help it, if that's just how I am at this moment in life, because you never just going to stay the same. But if you notice, like, hey, I'm working on other areas of my life, I'm going to take things day by day. And maybe I'm not the best at communicating right now. But you know what? I'm hella good at this. So I'm going to work on my communication skills. But if that ain't better tomorrow, I'm still lovable. I'm still worthy of a relationship. I'm still not going to run away from getting to know this person or taking this job opportunity, moving to this place. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 1. We're going to go ahead and move it over to pile number 2 with our purpley, crystally royal deck, okay? So the fact that we have nail polish is definitely giving like bad and bougie. It's definitely giving very, very pretty, very prissy, very girly, okay? If you are a masculine energy, I feel like you definitely get your nails done. A little top coat, a little clear pink, get your toes done. It's giving real pretty boys, giving like well groomed. Maybe you manscape, you take care of yourself, okay? You could be a barber. You could be somebody who does hair. Maybe you're a dude who do wigs. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you paint. You could do poetry. Okay, like this is kind of giving like I'm tapping into what makes me feel good. It don't got to do with nothing about society. It don't got nothing to do with beauty standards. It don't got nothing to do with what other people think I'm supposed to be doing. Like this is me. Okay, so pile number 2, I'm giving like the middle child or like the youngest of the siblings. This is definitely giving young and wild and free. I'm hearing Wiz Khalifa. You could be a stoner. You know, you could be from Pittsburgh. Is that where he's from? Philly, or is it? I don't know. Pittsburgh. Black and yellow Steelers, okay? Okay, you could be a thief, you could be a booster, you could have a booster friend, okay? Healthy communication and relationships, busy times, and multitasking. This is literally like, I'm hearing, can I get a boost? Like, this is chime. This is like, chime, chime, chime. Like, this is like money chimes. Like, money chimes going off. Like, this is like, orders gonna be coming in, pal. So if you have your own business, I'm hearing like the little alarm go off for your Cash App, your Chime, your PayPal, your Zelle, whatever your bank is. I'm hearing like the notifications are steady like going off. You got Aqua, Aura, and Calcite, okay? Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So this is like asking yourself like, damn, I'm really fucking tired. I'm really exhausted. I really don't feel like doing nothing. Like, you know, like, why do I feel like I gotta do it right now? Like, do I have a deadline? Am I gonna get in trouble? Like, is this for a job? Do I absolutely have to do this right now? Do I have to stress this right now? Do I have to pay this bill today? Can I do it next week? Can I figure this out at a later time? Like, if you stressed out, if you don't feel like talking, can you just talk later? Like, this is honestly honoring the fact that like you don't have to do anything that you don't feel like doing. Like, if your boss is asking you to go like above and beyond, you don't have to. All you got to do is do your job and be kind, have good customer service. Nobody is telling you that you have to do other people's jobs. Like, if I feel like this is at work where it's like you're starting to slack because you were constantly having to do other people's jobs, and then it became an expectation of you just overly doing your job, overly playing your part, and you're getting tired of it, right? It says heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood, okay? I'm hearing noodles and company. Like, you could be a cook, you could be a chef, you could be a person who loves pasta, you could be a person who loves carbs. Maybe you're like on a keto or like a workout diet. Aqua Aura is kind of giving me like watery emotions, and just the fact that like the little TikTok thing where it's like, did I lose aura points when so and so and so and so? So it's like, this is like something that maybe like, you know, you shouldn't have did, or it's like you're regretting. You could just be reminiscing in the bed, thinking about somebody, thinking about something that had happened or some kind of opportunity that was missed. And it's like now you trying to like busy your mind or like tell yourself that you need to keep going. You need to get this done. You need to get that done. You could have recently quit your job. Now you could be feeling like, damn, like I got to get these orders out, or I got to go applying for 6 jobs a day. It's like you setting goals for yourself. And I think the goals that you're setting are not out of desire, but they feel out of greed. Like out of, I need this, I need that. And even if it's not like you're being greedy, that's what the energy feels like. So this is like spirit basically saying like all your needs are met. Like anything you need, I've been providing it for you. And if I haven't been providing it, I'm you know, like I'm gonna figure out a way to make you be able to provide it for yourself. So this is like, I believe in miracles. That's what I just heard. Like, this is like truly realizing that like God can make anything happen. You know, like this is like truly believing in miracles, like believing that things are just going to naturally work out, right? This is also not picking at your skin, picking fights, like you know, like just randomly like getting into it with people, or like nitpicking. Like if you're in a relationship or if you're dating, like this is not everything somebody do you got a problem with. This is realizing, hey, maybe I've been complaining a lot. 444. Realizing, hey, maybe I've been complaining. I don't need to keep complaining. Like, let me just communicate with this person. Like, tell them how I'm feeling. Tell them, you know, what maybe they could be doing better in a relationship, and then maybe ask, what are some things that I could be doing to make our friendship better? Because at the end of the day, this feels like you are kind of spreading yourself thin with either how many people that you're dealing with, or just your life. It's like you gotta work, you gotta do this, you gotta go here, and it feels very, very overwhelmed. I will say that. It's like wanting to be understood, but not even understanding yourself. Like needing to take a minute to just meditate, tap into your own energy. Like figure, I'm randomly smelling a incense, and there's no incense lit. So this is like paranormal activity. This is realizing like, shit really do be real out here. You know, like this not just fake. This not just something you dibbling and dabbling in, but this is some real shit. This is realizing the miracles of magic, of spirituality, of what you and God and your ancestors can truly make happen when you conjure some stuff up. It is Hoodoo Heritage Month. Yes, it is Hoodoo Heritage Month. So if you guys are celebrating, leave a comment down below. Tell me what y'all doing. Tell me what y'all got planned. You know, whatever it is that you want to drop a comment down below and let me know. Let me know. Okay. So yeah, y'all, it just, I don't know. Like, I feel like Powtoon, y'all don't got too much going on, but it's almost like y'all got so much going on that it's like you're ignoring everything, which is making it seem like you don't got shit going on. So this feels like naivety, you know, or just like choosing not to pay attention to certain things, choosing not to care about certain things when really you do care. So it's like trying to give off this very nonchalant energy when you could be very much in your head or stressing out, needing some calcite, needing to just chill and relax. It's like you act like you're not stressed, but lo and behold, you low-key in the bed somewhere sad, crying. But then when we come over, when we asking you what's wrong, you're like, I'm fine. You know, so this pile number 2, you may need to pay attention to your friends, pay attention to the people around you this week. Give them extra love, give them extra attention. This is like realizing that like you may be different from the people that you're around. It's like you don't have to take things so personally. So let's say you notice coworkers like hanging out after work. Let's say you notice your significant other wanting to hang out with their friends a little bit more. Or, you know, like maybe your friends ain't been hitting you up. Maybe they ain't been calling you type shit. You know, like this energy just feels like, okay. You know, like it just feels like there's nothing to get upset about. There's nothing to get angry about. Like, you know, like the right people gonna be in your life when it's time for the right people in your life. And maybe you don't even have time for the people that, you know, the people who are removing themselves from you. This is realizing that like you can have friends just for a season. You know, this is realizing you can have people around you who are not going to be around forever and not dislike them. Like, this just feels like accepting people for who they are, where they are in life, how things are going. Like, this feels like it is going to be what it is. Literally, it's going to be what it is. And I feel like you are realizing that, and as you're starting to realize that, like, it just is what it is, your crown is expanding. Like, I feel like your spiritual gifts are expanding as well. So you could be coming into, like, maybe seeing spirits. You could be getting, like, spirit baby readings. You could be feeling an energy ready to come into the world for you. So if you are single and it's not for you, that's cool. I feel like you could have something, maybe like a new opportunity that you didn't even know was gonna come. So this is like something literally just falling into your lap. A new career opportunity where, you know, your boss's boss end up coming to the job, and it's like, dang, you know, like, I really like how you greeted me. You know, you were kind, you were respectful. Like, I really wanted to know if you were willing to come out of town with me and be my assistant. You know, I've been looking for somebody for my marketing team. I was wondering if you would like to be hired on. You know, like, whatever the case may be, this is like venturing out from your norm, and it truly and really paying off. Like, this feels like this is your destiny. Like, this is your birthright. Whatever this gift is that the Lord is like bringing in for you, I feel like it's up to you to learn how to sustain it. So this is like getting your ducks in a row now. So when this get so that when this gift is given to you, you're open to receiving it. You know how to receive it with open arms, with gentle arms. Maybe they won't be all balled up. You're not getting the gift all hard. I'm super tired, y'all. I am so tired. Like, it's not even funny. Part two, I just feel like there is this like natural exhaustion of just like, I've been grinding, I've been getting it, and I've been trying my best, like I've been trying my hardest. Because at some point it'd be like, damn, you know, like you think you're doing all that you can do, you're trying your fucking best, you know, you going hard at trying. And then you just, something else come up, another bill, another fight with a friend, you know, you and your parent gotten into a little tiff. It's just like, when you going through something, I notice that shit get to happening like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And this is you realizing that, like, the more stuff you put on your plate, yeah, the busier you're gonna be. Like, you don't have to come to every single event. You don't have to keep telling me yes. You don't, you know, like, I'm a firm believer, and you don't gotta always come to my kid's birthday party. You know, like, you don't always have to come to anything that I'm inviting you to. Because I'm a person who, when people invite me places, I want to be invited. I want to be thought about. But at the same time, do I always want to go? No, I don't. Especially if I'm like a last thought, like, the invitation's been out, but I'm getting an invitation the day before the party, or like, you know, like stuff like that. Like, I just don't prefer it. So for me, it's like living in your truth, you know, realizing that, like, whatever I choose is okay. You know, like, and a part of me feels like, damn, like, am I robbing pile number 2 of a good ass reading? Because pile number 1 had da 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 da. But again, it's that comparing. Like, there's no comparison. Pile 2 is not like pile 1. Those are two very different energies. Maybe the people in pile 2 don't need as many messages. They're not going through as much shit as the people in pile as number 1. They're not as tired. Like, I don't know. They're not going through as much. So maybe they not, you know, feeling this energy right here. Maybe they had a lot of shit to do because they got the energy to do so. This pile just doesn't feel like it has that. This is like, look, I'm gonna do what I can, and I'm gonna be proud of myself for it. I'm going to show myself grace. I'm going to show myself compassion, because honestly, I've truly learned everybody not like me. And that's okay. But guess what? I still want that money. I still want extra time. I still need time to process what's happening, what's going on. It's like, none of that has anything to do with me, though. Like, you know, like, come on. You know, like, this energy just feels like, give yourself a minute and then get the fuck up and get to it. Because you've already been doing it. This feels like you already got you a formula. And a formula that works. I keep seeing a dog in here. Do y'all see these ears? Like, it's like a white face. This little thing is like the top of the nose. And then, I don't know, it just looks like a dog, like a puppy, golden retriever. Like, Beyonce was lying. You know, like, this is like outbursts or like wild shit. Conspiracy theories. Like, this is diving into your research. The things that you used to do when you were younger. I feel like you're looking at having a dog differently. Like, damn, my mom always mad, or she always beating on this dog. She always doing this. Like, dang, like, what's up? Like, this is you watching either your mother, your auntie, granny, sister, cousin, uncle, brother be a little bit sad, be a little bit depressed, but again, not really talking to anybody about it. So for them, it's like, well, hey, you tired? And it's like, well, yup. And it's not even that you're tired, like, physically, like, dang, like, you didn't get enough sleep. But it's just like, my mind is continuously on go. I'm busy and I'm multitasking, right? So this feels like just taking charge of that and just deciding, hey, I'm going to meditate today. I'm going to sit my ass down today. I don't feel like doing it today. You know, healthy communication and relationships. This is like saying it to whoever you're with. Hey, look, I'm not feeling it. I just want to come home. I don't want to go no more. And then not feeling bad. It's like, shit, it is what it is. I told you I couldn't go. You know, and it's up to you to either be like, all right, or get mad. But either way, that don't got nothing to do with me. Even if you get mad, loving yourself means I don't got to get mad too. Because for what? You the one mad, right? So this could be a boss feeling like they mad that you didn't stop. I think I said that in part one. But they mad that you're not doing what you used to do. This could be a teacher mad that you're not turning in assignments how you was. But this is like, this could be a lover mad that you ain't loving them like you was. But again, this is people not realizing your value, your worth. So it's like, damn, like when I was sitting back chilling, nobody checked on me. But then as soon as I got an attitude, as soon as I got a sourpuss look on my face, as soon as I don't want to talk to nobody, then everybody want to keep talking to me and saying, hi, and am I okay? Bitch, I wasn't okay 10 minutes ago when you didn't ask, so why the fuck are you asking now? Like, you know, this is like paying attention and not allowing people to be in your business, okay? Like, sometimes when you on go, when you just at work and you just doing what you're doing, you can kind of like end up dumping or telling certain things to people. This feels like certain shit you just gotta keep, give it a secret, right? Like, some shit is just for you. Like, some shit is only for your eyes and your ears. I'm hearing like, don't ask, don't tell. Some of you guys could be in the military or the Air Force or, you know, something like that. I'm hearing P. That girl got stretch pants. Cause who gonna check me though? Like, you know, like this energy is giving like, I'm gonna skip class today. I'm gonna not go to work. I'm gonna take a mental health day. You guys could struggle with mental health issues. Y'all could just struggle with like being bipolar, having DID, much like me. You guys could suffer with having ADHD. Maybe it's hard for you to sit down in class. You know, maybe it's hard for you to focus as much as you was before because now you got this shit on your mind. This is realizing that like, college is hard as fuck. Okay. It's the late nights, it's the yawning during lectures, like, you know, like, it's all of that. Okay, so pile number two, I'm gonna leave it off there. I feel like y'all need a nap. Okay, take a nap, Bookie. I ain't gonna overwhelm you with too many cards, with too much information. And I'm not even gonna force myself to like big up, you know, like, and try to give y'all a whole bunch of little key things at the end, because you know what was said was exactly what needed to be said. And sometimes we try to compare, and this ain't the time or the space for that. So pile number two, you're in a season of no longer comparing yourself. Fuck whoever else doing it, and do it how you do it. Okay? Period. All right, you guys, last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and move on to pile number three. All right, back to Riri. Justice, poetic justice, put it in a song. All right, this feels like hiding things in plain sight. So this could be the government, this could be your dude like cheating right in front of your face, this could be your homegirls being fake phony right in front of your face. This could be you know, coworkers at work talking shit, but it's like you don't know who they talking about. This could be your parents speaking in pig Latin when you was younger, smoking around you while you was young. This is like having parties, talking shit, like playing cards and shit. This is like things being done in front of you, okay? How I just got scared of my own hand, I don't know. How I just reshuffled and forgot I did that already, I don't know. Okay, you got 5, the 4, and the 10. Follow the leader. 5, 5, 5. This is a change happening, okay? After you hit rock bottom, 1, 1, 1. You let a nigga lead you where? Okay? I feel like this is for my singles. I feel like this pile is giving like rock, like what the road not paved. Like, you see that? It's 2 roads in the card. I'm gonna get 2 more cards just randomly from the middle. Details, and then you got strength. Paying attention to the details, because I knew I wasn't tripping. These cards are very much similar. So this is like you was following the leader, right? And then they led you to rock bottom. Like, this is like in this tree or something like that. I don't know. But this is giving me like times of wasting. Like, if you're in a relationship, I definitely feel like it could be a toxic one, where you wanted to let your man lead, but where he's leading you is in the ground, okay? This man could have cheated on you. This man could have had a child outside of you. Don't have to be. But with the 10, he could be the 10th child. This could be 10 reasons why. I'm hearing Nivea 25 reasons why. I'm never leaving you. I can give you 25 reasons. How do I go? 1, you smile, don't have to say no more. 2, your guidance and other things you show me. 3, you take charge, capability. 4, I don't know, but yeah, I feel like at one point you had 25 reasons why you was really messing with somebody, dealing with them, why you loved them, why you was rocking with them. And now I feel like you have the world or the weight of the world on your shoulders. And this is like somebody who is not really paying attention to the details, somebody who's not really paying attention to you, somebody who's not really like reading behind the lines when you're like, and it's not even that you like dry begging, but at this point you could just be venting to this person like, I need help, like I'm stressed out, I need a hug, like I want to talk, are you free, are you available? And it's like being turned down. It's like constantly being turned down to the point where like, I'm just gonna stop asking. This is like kind of like that giving up energy where it's like, okay, I done applied for the police academy 10 times. I done applied to take this test I don't know how many times I done tried to take my state boards, how many times, or, you know, I done tried to get into this specific school. I done tried to get my kid into this performing arts school, you know, like, whatever it is. Let's say you're a model, you're going on casting calls, or an actress, or, you know, you're a social media influencer. This is like realizing that the little details matters. How you do your resume, how you dressed at the interview, how you spoke, what school you went to, like things that you don't think matter. For this pal, is giving me like, it matters. And even if it don't matter to nobody else but you, like, it has to matter. You don't want to walk in an interview with no crop top on. Let's be real. That kind of shit matters. But then I'm here in my head, but nothing even matters. Yes, it do. This is not being oblivious, but like dead ass paying attention to the details, like paying attention to the things that are giving you clarity. So this is God sending you 333, but not just 333 in any way. It's like 1 2 1 2 1 2. Technically, that still equals 333. Technically, it equals 9. So this is realizing like, hey, I have options. Or like, why am I being showed it in this way? Like, why? This is paying attention to the details. So let's say you do readings. This is not just reading a card based off what the book say, but this is like really studying the card, looking at the card. Okay, these are ducks, but damn, I didn't even notice this is a whole fairy. So you could be a fairy. You could come from fairies. There, you could have like a little mushroom garden, mushroom palace in your yard. I'm hearing the mushroom people, you know, like this is kind of giving like, we love trees, you know, like this is our home and it's been invaded. So you could have had a situation where you really liked being at the park, or you really like being at a specific place, and then somebody potentially ruined that for you. This is like not allowing your anxiety to kind of like run wild, but this is actually paying attention to the details. So instead of just like making up your own conclusion about what happened with somebody, what they did, or if they did or didn't say this, but this is like just paying attention to them when you talk to them about it. What's their body language like? What did they say? Like how, you know, like what their hands feel like. Did they move them? Are they fidgeting? Like, what's up? Because I feel like this energy is like, I can't follow the leader. Like I can't just make assumptions that you gonna have us. You gonna have my back. I really gotta do this for me now. You know, like I gotta show myself that I'm capable of doing something, of being better, of doing better. I'm hearing like getting yourself out the trenches. So like taking your time. Especially like for this move, if you're waiting on some kind of voucher. This is not following the leader, like not just being on hot shit because your friends on that. Not just doing what you see other people doing, not moving how you see other people moving. Like this energy just feels like some shit is just for you. You know, like everything not for everybody, and how you maybe try to play it off, or like how you try to do certain things. Like you could be paying attention to the details of other people and trying to do shit like them, and I feel like it don't work for you. Like that energy just, it don't work. It never gave that. Like your energy is giving like you're strong. You are earth queen, an earth woman, like a goddess. You like flowers. You like stability. You got a nice ass house. Your house smell good. You got flowers in it. You're decorating for Christmas. Fuck a Halloween. And I ain't saying it's no real difference. They both, you know, what they are. But, you know, this just feels like you're paying attention to details when it comes to why you're celebrating a specific holiday. When it comes to the ingredients that you're putting in your mouth from your toothpaste, or what am I putting in my body, in my stomach from this meal that I'm gonna eat. This is literally paying attention to the details. Paying attention to the clock. There's a ticking. Tick, 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 tick. It ain't gone. Ooh, give it to you, you know it's stronger. I'm here in Encanto. She literally had the weight of the world on her. Everybody just expected her to be strong. Everybody expected her to be the one in the family who just had her shit all together. It was gonna help everybody, and lo and behold, she needed a hug. She needed to sing. She needed to express herself. She couldn't pick everything up. Even if she could, it doesn't mean that it was her job to. You know, you could be the oldest of your siblings. This could be you feeling like you had to take care of your siblings, or at least one of them. This is feeling bad about like having to take on some kind of responsibility, or just feeling some type of way about yourself, like kind of feeling a little bit stupid, like, damn, you know, like I had an attitude about taking care of them, now they missing. Like, it's giving like a prank. Like, the kids is missing, I just zoned out. I don't know where that came from. Double ones, triple ones, quadruple ones. Okay, 11. Hey, son. Hey, son. Okay, you could be moving to New York. You could be taking a trip to New York this Christmas, this New Year's. I'm here, Olivia. Go Juice. Okay, this that BBL. Box body. Okay, I don't know. That's not what that stands for. Beauty butt lift, Brazilian butt lift, Brazilian butt lift. Okay, girl. Listen. Okay, this is like realizing that like, nah, like I want to pay attention to all the details. I want my aftercare house to look like this. I need all these items packed in a bag. I need all her stuff packed in a bag. This is literally being like a mama bear. Or this is, if let's say you're like going to a wedding. This could be going back to school. This could be getting your taxes done by somebody, paying somebody, trying to build your credit repair. This is like coming out of a storm, but it's like you need all the paperwork. You need all the details. You need all the evidence. If you are suing somebody, if this is a civil case, if you are fighting an eviction, fighting parking tickets, fighting defamation of character, like whatever the case may be, this feels like you can make that shit happen, and you're gonna make it happen quick. And you're gonna have the help that you need to do so. Like this rock bottom, like it don't feel like it's lonely. I'm tired of being lonely. Every night and my man is out with his homies. I wanna know what it's like to be loved, to be loved. Okay, so this is like feeling like you've hit rock bottom because you're alone, right? So maybe you changed your lifestyle. Maybe you were in active addiction, and now you watching your friends pass away. You know, like maybe you have what's it called? Survivor's remorse. Like maybe you got in a shootout, you got into some trouble when you was young, you survived. You know, like maybe you was a twin and your twin didn't survive. Maybe your mom had multiple miscarriages, you was the only kid who survived. Maybe you was the only one who didn't get kicked out of the college program. Maybe, you know, and I'm just, at this point, I'm tired and I'm just spouting stuff out, okay? Group number 3, y'all are very spiritual people. This is being able, like, literally, like, having visions, like, seeing spirits. This is being really, really tapped into your divine gift, and not doing it for the money, not doing it, you know, like not paying so close to details to where it's like, well, you didn't pay me for that third of my time that I gave you. You know, like, no, we ain't even thinking about that. I feel like you've already hit rock bottom. You know, like when it comes to your business, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your love, it's just like it is what the fuck it is at this point. So now I feel like you trying not to pay attention to details when I'm telling you, I feel like it's some shit that you're gonna come across, like either some money. I just got a vision though. But yeah, y'all, just pay attention to prophecies and pay attention to like the people that you love, and like just keep the people that you love real close to you, because you know this feels like paying attention to details. You could have somebody who's very suicidal. You know, you could have somebody around you who's very depressed, but they are always smiling, always laughing, or appearing to be okay. This person could be isolating themselves. This person could be planning to commit suicide within the next 2 days. This person could be posting on Facebook like things are normal. This could be just a Facebook friend who you know you don't talk to very often, but you talk to them, and it feels like getting the clarity that you need on the whole situation. So like let's say you had a friend pass away, a parent pass away, a cousin, like a close family member who you rocked with, like y'all was around the same age or some shit. Y'all did hood rat shit together, or you know y'all prissy together. This is giving like I lost a piece of me, right? So if it's not due to grieving and due to death, this could be like a falling out. This could be somebody like, let's say you got two twin daughters who moved out the house, and now you're an empty nester, you single, you don't got a man. You know, like you so used to dedicating your life to the details of their life, getting them to and from where they had to go, and knowing who they was talking to and what friends they was cool with or who was being two-faced, to now going to it's just you. Ain't nobody following around you. Ain't nobody coming in your room and just sitting around being loud on their phones. Like, you know, this is you having to realize that, like, you got to get in your own groove. You know, you got to do you in a way that fits you. Also, I'm hearing flower child, beautiful child. And you're really, this is like blooming out of the worst conditions. So this could be, let's say you were in a hurricane, right? Your house flooded and you left to seek shelter. You came back, it is roses and flowers and plants and shit growing in your living room. And where you could look at that as, I'm finna sue the fuck out you finna get in trouble, you finna do all of this, stop and take a picture. Stop and admire it or acknowledge it, or just ask the Lord, like, why is this here? You know, like, be grateful, and then go ahead and clean that shit the fuck up. But it's just like taking a moment to really to see beauty in things, taking a moment to like just honor the details, the small details of the world, because like just being here, just being alive, just choosing to live, and choosing to get up and go to work, choosing to lead that relationship, or choosing to take care of your kids, or you know, to not just be out here dead, be like all of that, like it plays a role in it. And I feel like you're leading by example, because this is giving me you got a lot of kids. Like if you do, this is kind of more so giving like you have to lead by example, because mommy, we see you, right? And if it's not mommy, daddy, hey, look, we saw how you were treating so and so, or you know, like even if it's something good, like your kids seeing you be loved on, your kids seeing you come home from a day at work and you grinding and you getting it on your business, like they see you doing all three of their hair in one day, and you know, like even though it hurt, they looking at you like, damn mom, you really, you know, like, so sometimes we don't even pay attention to the details of our lives, of how strong we are, how committed we are, how disciplined, you know, like I say that about myself all the time, like damn, I'm really not disciplined. Like I said I was gonna stop smoking, I didn't. I said I was gonna go to the gym, I didn't. I said I wasn't gonna watch this same show over and over again, I did. I said I was gonna go to sleep after one episode, I watched 4. You know, even though I'm not disciplined in those areas, it's like, can I show myself grace? Can I pay attention to the details enough to know the areas of which I am disciplined in? Very disciplined in my finances, very disciplined when it comes to school. I'm gonna be there every day, I'm gonna be there on time. You know, like I'm a stickler for certain things. So I feel like pound number 3 is gonna be important too, just as much as you're nitpicking and like paying attention to like the bad shit, like you also have to really honor the good shit and like get little praises. I'm hearing little fires. Like whatever that show was about, it's like you've moved past it. Like this ain't even a time to like rewatch the shit. Like this just feels like I need to chill. I need to get back to me. Like I can't follow the crowd. I can't follow social media. I don't want my body to look like theirs. Like this is giving like you dry, Vata energy. You could have like rabbit like poops. You could be having very, very slow and sluggish digestion. You could be experiencing dry, brittle nails, dry hair, emotional burnout, just based off the fact that like you just been on go. Excuse me. You know, you just been on go. We got 44. I didn't even realize 43, then 44, and 40. 40 plus 1 equal 40. No. But yeah, like this is kind of giving like 5, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. 1. Like it's like having OCD or like having little quirks about you. Like I wouldn't have been able to finish the reading without finishing the rest of that, just because like it would have bothered me. Sometimes I lose stuff and I can't be calm until I find it. Like even if it's something that I don't even need or that I just randomly thought about from 3 years ago, it'll stress me out if I thought about it and then I didn't remember it. Like I don't know why, you know, but this is like paying attention to the details, paying attention to why you are the way you are, how you could change certain things about yourself, paying attention to the details of other people too, like how are they treating you? Is it something that they're doing intentionally? Is this an accident? Do they fuck with you like they say? Do they not? You know, do they really rock with your energy? There are so many things that you have to pay attention to, and you being at your rock bottom is not producing anything right now. Like you just gotta sit there until it's time to claw yourself up out of there. But right now it's time for like meditation. It's time to just sit with yourself and like realize that you are the leader and that you have to stop following people. This looks like the back of a black man's neck with a fro. But yeah, skinny neck ass. It's like deciding to really just beat the odds. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Share it on all your social medias. And I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.